Some criminals leave such an impact on history that their names live on for centuries. Today, we're looking at the top 6 most wanted criminals from ancient times. People who challenged empires, defied rulers, and became legends. From legendary rebel leaders to brutal emperors, these figures turned history on its head. Stay with us to uncover their shocking stories. We begin with Spartacus, a gladiator who became a hero and a criminal in ancient Rome. Born a Thracian slave, Spartacus led a massive slave revolt against the Roman Empire, causing chaos and defying one of the most powerful civilizations in history. His army grew to tens of thousands, and for nearly 2 years he eluded Roman legions. Though he was eventually defeated, Spartacus remains one of the greatest rebels of all time. Was Spartacus a criminal or a hero of the oppressed? Let me know your thoughts. Boudica, queen of the Iceni tribe, led one of the most devastating rebellions against Roman rule in Britain. After the Romans mistreated her family, she led a revolt that saw entire Roman cities burned to the ground. Though her army was eventually defeated, Boudica became an enduring symbol of resistance and a criminal in Roman eyes for challenging their authority. Was Boudica a freedom fighter or a criminal in the eyes of Rome? Tell me what you think. Attila the Hun, also known as the Scourge of God, was one of the most feared leaders in history. His invasions of Europe sent shockwaves through the Roman Empire. Attila's brutal raids caused widespread destruction, and his name became synonymous with terror. Despite his violent nature, Attila was never caught or killed in battle, making him one of the most elusive criminals of the ancient world. Do you think Attila was a savage conqueror or a strategic military genius? Let me know in the comments. Nero, Emperor of Rome, is remembered as one of the most despised rulers in history. His reign was marked by cruelty, lavish excess, and the persecution of Christians. Nero was responsible for the Great Fire of Rome and used the chaos to justify his tyrannical actions. His reputation as a mad emperor made him a criminal in the eyes of many, and his reign ended in assassination as Rome grew weary of his despotic rule. Was Nero a criminal madman, or was he simply misunderstood by history? Share your thoughts below. Julius Caesar, one of the most famous figures in history, was also considered a criminal by many in his time. By crossing the Rubicon and declaring himself dictator for life, Caesar effectively destroyed the Roman Republic and seized power for himself. Although hailed as a military genius, his rise to power was seen as a criminal act against Roman democracy, and his assassination was the result of his political rivals fearing for Rome's future. Do you think Caesar's rise was justified, or was it a criminal betrayal? Drop your comments below. Hannibal Barca, the Carthaginian general, was Rome's greatest enemy during the Second Punic War. His daring military strategies, including the famous march across the Alps with elephants, struck terror into the heart of Rome. Though never captured by the Romans, his continuous attacks and tactics were seen as criminal acts of war against the Republic. Hannibal's defiance made him a legend in both Rome and Carthage. Was Hannibal a criminal mastermind or a warrior fighting for his people? Let's discuss in the comments. From legendary rebellions to the highest seats of power, these criminals shaped the ancient world in ways that still echo through history. Some were seen as heroes, others as traitors, but all left an indelible mark. Which one do you think was the most dangerous of them all? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories from ancient history.